I started off actually in the church, in a Baptist church way back in Quebec. My dad was a pastor there, and I grew up in the church, and I loved the singing and helping my dad pick out hymn songs and listening to him preach God's word. Somewhere along the line, I got the impression that God was mean and that gloom and doom, fire and brimstone thing going on. And I was very close to God the whole time growing up, and gave my heart at 12 at camp. Then I ended up walking away because of my family life wasn't great, and my parents did the best they could, but I never really felt accepted and 100% loved. And so I went on a journey, and I had been raped and abused as a child. I had a lot of worth issues, so I ended up going down a lot of wrong paths. I was in Spokane, Washington, and I was speaking to God, and I told him if all he had for me in this earth was pain and hurt, that he could take me home because I had enough. I was done. And from then on, I ended up getting married at 16 to an abusive man, and throughout my life, that's been a common thread where I actually got raped a couple more times and stuff happened, and I ended up at a church too, and then thought I found my family, and then stuff went on there too, and I got rejected and got hurt and I left. But through all of those things, God actually was there taking care of me the whole time. He protected me and looked after me, and I know that sounds weird to say, having been abused and raped and everything, but throughout my whole life I've seen him in it throughout the whole time. Even though I wasn't living the way I should, he never ever let go of me. And in my darkest moments, I know that he was there. I spent years wandering, looking for home, looking for the answer, going to New Age, looking at tarot cards, psychics, you name it, trying to find the answer. He put people in my place and in front of me to lead me, and looking back, I can see all that now. One of them actually got me to come to Victory Church, and I showed up. This is what changed my life. So I found out coming to Bible school, through arguing and debating my whole first year, because I believed in man once and what I was told, and it led me astray and I got hurt. And now this is my salvation, and it's pretty important, so I wanted to make sure that what I was learning and what I was being taught was the truth. And what I learned was that he actually is not this God of gloom, doom, and this mean guy. He's not what man made him to be and what some churches have made him out to be. That he's a loving, forgiving God, and that I can come to him as a kid, and it doesn't matter what I've done, how many times I've screwed up, he's there, always. There's been so much healing that's happened in my life, and I just wanted to let other people know that, no matter what you've done, or what roads you've taken, or the choices that you made, that he's always there, and that he loves you, and that if you can get the right understanding of this God that loves you, it'll change your life. And there's freedom there. I have so much freedom in my life. It's not about laws. It's not about doing the right thing. It's about freedom. It's about you're looking for a place, you're looking for that home, you're desperately searching to belong, and you can find that in him. And I challenge everybody, prove me wrong, because he is there, and he isn't what the world portrays. He is a God that's like a daddy, and he's a God that loves you and wants the best for you, and he's not the God of punishment. And the reason that we get hurt is because the world is full of sin and bad things and our choices, and he never sets us up to get hurt. But we live in a world where that happens, but it's never his wish. I just wanted to share this. I felt led to share to encourage other people that if, you know, I don't care what you've done, if you're a drug addict, if you're a prostitute, it doesn't matter, because sin's sin. The Father hasn't forsaken you, and that there is hope for you and you can be free, because there's freedom there, there's love there, and everything you're looking for out there in the world, searching for, He's the answer.